Hi, friends. Welcome to the Read Aloud for today. And continuing on with our domain about the history of the Earth, we're going to be reading about our amazing Earth today. So, this book is going to take us through the layers that comprise the Earth that we live on. So, this book is called Our Amazing Earth by Patricia Armentrout, and we will start at the core and learn all of the Earth's layers and how they interact with the layers of the atmosphere. So, if you choose to go back into Epic Books later, this is a read to me, which means you can just have the book be read to you. So, I am going to turn off my camera and I will appear later, but let's have a listen. Our Amazing Earth by Patricia Armentrout. Oh, this is a great graphic. Look at this. Earth's layers. We live on the Earth's crust. The crust is our planet's outer layer. So you can see the cities and the houses. This is on the crust. This actually kind of looks like a mouth, doesn't it? Oh, like they're singing. That's funny. The Earth has many layers. The crust is on the outside, the mantle is underneath it. And then when you get toward the center of the earth, you have the outer core, and the inner core is the very center of the earth. And you are going to see these vocabulary words in some of our knowledge lessons that we do. The earth's crust is made of soil, sand, and rock. We find soil in fields, we find sand at the beach, we find rocks in the mountains. And then it says, drag the soil, sand, and rocks into the correct box. I'm not sure that I can do that. That's really, oh, maybe the words? Okay, so soil, sand, and rocks. So this is a beach. Let's see if we can drag sand. Nope, I don't want to drag the whole page.
Sand.
Well, that is interesting because it's not letting me do that, but that's okay. This would be a sandy beach, and the soil in the fields. We got mountains over, we have fields right here, and then rocks in the mountains. Rocks in the mountains, and there it is. Miles below the crust is the mantle. The mantle is the Earth's biggest layer. So we're on the crust. See how teeny tiny the crust is? And then we have the mantle. That is that super big space here. So if we look at the side of this volcano, okay, this is the crust and this is the mantle. And the mantle is where we will find magma, and we will read about that in just a second. So this shows the magma going up a tube straight up out the volcano. Hot magma flows up from the mantle through volcanoes on the crust. So once the magma reaches the air, then it turns into lava. Deep inside the mantle are Earth's outer core and inner core. The outer core is liquid, the inner core is solid, solid like a rock, liquid like magma. Earth's atmosphere. Look at these different layers of the atmosphere that we have. Above Earth's crust is the atmosphere. The atmosphere has many, many layers. The layer we live in has air for us to breathe. We need air. Without air, there would be no people, plants, or animals. Well, that's the truth. And plants help to give us oxygen, so we need them very much. We also need the sun. Sunlight warms the air, crust, and water. This causes weather changes like wind and rain. Wind and rain break down rock and soil, causing erosion. Over time, wind and rain help shape the earth. And we talked about at the Grand Canyon with the erosion of the river and the wind-swept um, landscapes that we have. There's not a lot there growing. Above Earth's atmosphere is outer space. Space is where the Earth revolves around the sun, and we can see how it revolves counterclockwise. And there is a satellite and the Earth. Beautiful. What did you learn? Okay, let's do this together. What is the name of Earth's outer layer? Is it liquid, crust, or air? Point to it or say it. Crust, good. What do we breathe? Do we breathe weather? Do we breathe air? Or do we breathe the sun? Boy, that would be hot, right? We breathe air. What are two causes of erosion? Wind and rain, salt and pepper, or the sun and the moon? Yeah, wind erosion and rain erosion. And then here's our glossary if we need to know how to pronounce something. Remember, a glossary is like a dictionary at the back of the book. And then at the very back of the book, we have an index. But in this case, we do not have an index, which is interesting. All right, so that was a really good introduction to the Earth's layers, and you will be learning more about that soon. But for now, let's finish the book and see how many points we get. 140, again, close to my 150. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you are enjoying our new knowledge domain as much as I am. So until our next read aloud, have a great day, friends.